driving up to Brooklyn, New York to get the legendary Cyclone, a pilgrimage that every enthusiast should do.
I think the real pilgrimage is the San Pedro Volare.
Oh, we might get brain damage on that one.
Yeah, we might die.
This is our final goodbye from
Yes.
Great Adventure. We're heading now up to Coney Island.
Oh, what a beauty. Oh, it's been so long since I've been here.
It took a little bit to find some parking, but there it is.
Coney Island Cyclone. Something I looked at for years and I kept telling myself, oh, I don't need to ride that. I'm too good for that. Look at it. Oh, I can't believe I'm back here.
Credits?
Yeah, 3 credits and then Cyclone.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, and he knows this, Zamprella, the company, they lease this place from the city of New York. That's why you see so many Zamprella flat rides.
Yeah.
We're about to see the beach, Coney Island Beach.
I have been here.
Dude.
I have very much been here. Oh my god, it's been so long.
I'm finally here.
I've been here.
I am at Coney Island's famous boardwalk.
I walked here. I used to walk here with my friend Tyler. He's my countertender friend who's an amazing musical theater singer. He and I hung out at Coney Island all the time, and he told me he actually loved the Coney Island Cyclone, but I was all like, no, I'm too good for that ride. And yeah, now I just want to kick that kid in the butt. That kid that I used to be. 297 was on Phoenix, and that is not a family coaster. That is definitely not a family coaster. That is a solid ride. Excellent positive G's, like actually some pretty good whip and moments where you think you're actually gonna flip upside down. Don't quite get there, but dang.
That was a family coaster? There's some legit forces on that. I mean, it's nothing extreme, but that's a family coaster?
Yeah, a couple moments where actually made you think you're gonna flip upside down almost.
Okay, we got 2 cycles on it for like how much we paid for it.
10.
So
10 credits.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I actually thought that was really fun. We're a little worried about the other half of Luna Park, and there doesn't look like there's much activity, if any at all. So we'll see.
Okay, we're not getting Soaring Eagle, Thunderbolt, or Steeplechase. That side of Coney Island isn't open at all today.
It's always next time, maybe. I never got to experience a San Pedro Volare.
Nice things.
Enthusiast life, trying to find an open coaster. Trying to find an open coaster credit.
Is this thing gonna kill me?
Probably.
Janky.
Hopefully I don't lose a kidney. Or it doesn't valley off the track and bust my neck. Alright, another kiddie coaster. That one wasn't as bad as Old Devil, I'll just say that.
It's actually a little bit fun. The little bunny hills, I found out I can do Homer's dope.
Yeah, he did that the entire second cycle.
The worst part of that ride was the top of the chain to it.
Okay, one thing I have to point out about that, so the chain lift doesn't go all the way to the top. It goes to the right before the top part of the rail thing, and I think that's what led to that being so janky. Don't! I just literally was like, what the frick? So apart from that, and like maybe a moment where I lost my rib or something, not as bad as Little Devil. I'll say that. Not as bad. Well, Drake is going to pee. We're just waiting to see if Tickler will open. Tickler's are open along with several of the other Zamperlas here. I guess we'll see how I'm gonna get 300 on Cyclone. Instead of riding Tickler, we rode the most pathetic coaster credit we've ever ridden. To represent the ride-op who's making fun of us, I'm gonna be using Nelson's voice. Okay, instead of riding Tickler, we rode one of the most mildest of coasters, probably the most mildest ride I've ever ridden in my life.
You could be two and ride that. I'm sure that lady in her head is making fun of us. But
oh, of
we
course.
gotta get our credit.
Honestly, let her. I don't blame her.
That's the life of being enthusiasts. We gotta get our credits. But now, main event time.
Yes.
Isn't she beautiful?
There she is.
The most famous roller coaster in the world.
Very charming amusement park, but it's interesting being with New York streets. Kind of cool. Guys, I finally did it! I got coaster number 300, and it was on a very special coaster, Coney Island Cyclone. I lived in New York for 4 years. It was an amazing time. It was definitely an interesting time for me, though. When I was younger, I said I would not ride this ride, but now I very much have ridden it. I am a coaster enthusiast. I got a coaster that I looked at many times when I was younger, and now it means so much more to me. I'm so happy, and I freaking love that ride. I would absolutely put that, I think, in my top 100. I absolutely loved the airtime. Like, I have many airtime moments over the drops and the hills, and like there were many lateral moments, and with the way it was like padded and everything, there was no pain in the slightest bit. It ran great. Everything about Coney Island Cyclone was great. It might not be anywhere close to like the level of like an El Toro or anything like that. I don't care. This is a special ride that absolutely makes my top 100 this year without any shred of doubt.
We came all the way from Ohio to ride this. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Thank you so much. All right, we did get 301 on Tickler. I think it was 163 for you, perhaps.
Yes.
Yeah, the spinning was decent. It wasn't the best spinning, but I thought some of the airtime moments, like especially in like an awkward position, like on the sideways or behind, was pretty darn good.
I think if we would have sat on the ends, we would have got more spin.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, pretty fun for what it was. You said it wasn't Tickler-like or something.
There's nothing tickler about that. It's janky.
Yeah, my fiance would have hated that ride. I thought it was fun for what it was, but yeah, it definitely is kind of like a mid-tier coaster. But can't complain. Solid for what it was. Steeplechase. I was anticipating you and Soaring Eagle to have a battle for one of my lesser favorite credits of all time. All right, last credit of the day, which is Moto Coaster. I think my spine has a hatred towards me after riding that ride because That was not comfortable. Like, those harnesses really, really sucked.
Legendary parachute drop. It's been here since the very beginning.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. Oh man, Thunderbolt. Would have liked to have given you a shot. I think Thunderbolt would have been a pretty good ride.
Oh man, I was looking forward to riding that thing. That sucks.
Might have been your favorite coaster in the park, actually. Me, no way. But you, I think so.
And there it is.
The Zamperla Volare.
Maybe fate just did us a favor.
Yeah, might have.
Stevie, I'm here.
Yep. And we'll be back for sure. Obviously, Coney Island Cyclone was the top priority this visit, but next visit we're gonna actually enjoy this place and enjoy the true history of it.
I'm gonna get my hot dog
Mm-hmm.
and some fries. I'm gonna walk back here and you're gonna take a picture of me eating on the beach.
All right. Tickler didn't help me as much, but at least I got the credit. And this boy over here, Phoenix, you're a maniac. You are no family coaster. You are a very solid ride. Definitely up there with the best of the best family coasters that aren't like...
I'm just getting a shot.
Oh my gosh, this
All kinds of shots.
this baby. I have a prediction that this guy would have probably been around in the same rankings as I have with like Blue Hawk and all those coasters that I think are mid but solid tier intense rides. This would have probably been there with them.
I'm just gonna have to save Dino's Wonder Wheel for later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's pretty.
Oh wow, this looks beautiful. All right, Drake, you have just eaten yourself a Nathan's hot dog on the Coney Island beach for first time with the hot dog. He fulfilled a dream today.
Damn good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really miss that amazing taste. I don't think I had one since 2018. Okay guys, wrapping it up in New York. Pretty effective day, pretty awesome.
Pizza.
No pizza, unfortunately. I guess all the stores probably closed down because no one was coming in. Nonetheless though, we rode the Coney Island Cyclone. I am just so absolutely happy that happened, and it absolutely blew away my expectations personally. I was blown away by that ride. So freaking good. Just a beautiful ride.
Soon.
I love these classic old school wooden coasters, and this thing just fantastic in every way. I'm just so happy. So yeah, apart from that, Nathan's hot dogs was awesome. The park looked really great. Got a couple other silly credits like the Tickler and
Dino's Wonder Wheel, unfortunately.
unfortunately no Dino's Wonder Wheel, but well, Phoenix at least, but that's about it. Phoenix is great. Tickler was fun. The kiddie coasters were kind of interesting. The Minnie Mouse.
This thing is just...
What the heck is this thing? This ride, I don't.
It's the equivalent of, like, what's that coaster?
Teeny Weeny at
This is our
Tusafred.
teeny weeny.
Teeny Weeny at Tusafred. Never ridden that. I don't know if I'll ever get to Norway, but if I do, I'm sure it's like this.
Well, teeny weeny's worse because it's just a circle.
Yeah, I don't even know how that's a coaster technically. regardless, if it counts, I guess. Yeah, no, just wrapping up the day. Pretty good. The only problem...
We got an hour drive back to our hotel.
Yeah, and it's a shame that unfortunately some coasters were closed. A bunch of them were closed, actually, but the one that mattered to me the most was at least open. That's the one that mattered to me the most, and
it would have been f***ing tragic if
absolutely
it wasn't running.
Absolutely. That would have sucked for me. I would have maybe shed a tear in that moment. I mean, I'm not trying to be, you know, one of those crybabies, but you get it. It's like I'm passionate, and New York was my life for 4 years, and I really needed to achieve this, and I'm glad it was coaster number 300. So thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for Nickelodeon Universe, my first time at that park. See you guys.